This is the VOA Special English Technology Report. Last week, we told you about efforts by Microsoft Corporation to stop Zeus, one of the most harmful cybercrime operations active today. Zeus hackers use a network of infected computers known as botnets to steal personal information from computer users. On March 23rd, officials seized computer servers in two states, Pennsylvania and Illinois. The servers were said to be operating some of the worst known Zeus botnets. Richard Boscovich is with the Digital Crimes Unit at Microsoft. He says the operators of the servers did not know they were linked to cybercrime.
The hosting providers in and of themselves are not necessarily in cahoots with the criminals, so to speak. In the room that we walked into, there were over 10,000 computers. So their business is simply to host customers.
Zeus botnets are positioned all over the world. Mr. Boscovich says they act as command and control centers for the infected computers.
It's not just one botnet, but probably hundreds of different botnets that come from this particular code base.
And he says the Zeus botnets are not easy to identify.
These command and control centers are constantly moving, so it takes a lot of effort to be able to kind of identify where they were or where they are and where they're going to be.
Microsoft says it is studying information gathered from the servers that were seized last month. It hopes to gather more evidence against the unidentified Zeus operators. It also hopes to identify and notify the more than 13 million computer users that have been infected with the Zeus malware. Mr. Boscovich says there are many things that users can and should do to protect themselves from harmful software programs. At the very least, he says, they should be using legitimate software that has been purchased from creditable providers. And he says every computer must have current antivirus software. Most of all, Mr. Boscovich says, computer users must be careful about emails.
The bad guys are extremely adept at sending emails that appear to be from friends, from family members, or from banks or companies, in fact.
Microsoft is not alone in efforts to fight cybercrime. Security experts from CrowdStrike, Dell SecureWorks, and other companies took down a large botnet known as Kelihos last month. As quickly as Kelihos was stopped, researchers say cybercriminals began working to build another botnet. Also last month, the European Union announced steps to fight the growing problem of cybercrime. They include plans to establish a new cybercrimes center to be based in The Hague. The center will deal with issues like misuse of credit card information, identity theft, and the sexual abuse of children online. And that's the VOA Special English Technology Report, written by June Sims. I'm Steve Ember.